Hello everybody, how are you doing? Hope you're really well. I'm looking a bit wrecked today because I haven't been for a swim yet, but I'm about to, so I didn't really see the point of getting all gussied up before jumping in the pool. How is everybody? So today what I thought I would do is I would answer some questions and do some card readings for people. And while I'm waiting for people to hop on, oh, good morning, here come people now. I thought I would answer a question I had yesterday from a reader who said, I'm just not sure if I'm using my Moonology Diary correctly, okay? So I thought what I would do is I would reassure her and anybody else who has the same question. So for those of you who don't know, every year I write a Moonology Diary. I'm currently writing the one for 2022. This is the one for 2021, which many of you already have pre-ordered, I know, because you came to the masterclass when you pre-ordered that. And so, you know, one of the most extraordinary things about this diary that has blown the Hay House team and I away is that some people don't know how to use this. So I guess you have to be a certain age. I mean, how would you use those sections in a diary? Let me know in the comments. How would you use those sections in the diary? How would you use those sections in the diary? Somebody tell me their opinion. Getting lots of lovely messages, but nobody's telling me. Lisa Moore, 116. I'm so glad if I've helped you with my morning lives. The thing is, I would probably not be doing the morning lives now, except that I'm still doing the chanting. So as long as I, you know, sit here and do the chanting, and then 10 minutes later, I might as well do a live, eh? Why not? And I'm not stopping the chanting. The chanting's amazing. I love the chanting so much. And I also love doing these. Oh, Christy, is that you? Is that Christy? Christy, my friend through Kirsten. Okay, so people are saying they use it for gratitude, they use it for reminders. I mean, what we intended was for people to use it for their appointments. But I think that actually these days people use electronic diaries much, much more. So a lot of people have said that they use them for daily jobs, bookings, reminders, appointments, birthdays, etc. And some people put what they're grateful for in there, and some people just write how they're feeling. So I suppose what I'm wondering is, you know, like maybe we should make it next in 2022, because this one is already written for 2021. Maybe we should make it like, you know, how are you feeling today, or stuff like that. I'm not really sure. One thing that you should know, because some people don't realize as well, is that these symbols tell you where the moon is. So for example, before I hopped on here today, I wanted to know where the moon was, and I could have used my computer program, but I thought, well, I've got the diary right here. So I know that the moon is in Pisces. See, there's a little moon in Pisces symbol. And I know that we're in the waning cycle, and I know that on Sunday Mercury Retrograde ends, and there's a little message here that says we've now officially left the second eclipse season of the year. Notice how quickly the intense energies even out again, and I agree with that. I'm feeling a lot less intense than I was a few days ago, but it might be because I'm in this beautiful part of France. Look at that, at our friend's beautiful, beautiful house. Mercury Retrograde ends on Sunday. So I wanted to answer that. All right, so those of you who, this one obviously has sold out in December last year. This one, this one is available now for pre-order. If you order it, keep your receipt. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do in the next few weeks. I'm going to do something else special in the next few weeks. I'm still working that out. But then in January next year, I'll do a year ahead masterclass for anybody who's pre-ordered or bought the diary. So buy the diary now before it sells out if you want to be sure to get a copy. All right, so, oh, thank you, Val. I'm glad you like my dress. I've had this for ages. I bought it from the Tree of Life in Bondi Junction. I'm sure plenty of you know that. Okay, so let's have a look. Steph says she's broken up from a relationship and lost her job. Oh, what do we reckon? I think we need a card for Steph. Hasn't been that good. But obviously, Steph, whatever's going on, it's all happening for a reason. So you're being shunted into a new way of being. A new way of being. Let's get a card for Steph. She's broken up from a relationship and lost her job during COVID-19. That's a lot. Hope you're okay. All right, I've got a card for you. It's upside down. Here we go. Are you ready, Steph? This is your card. Oh, wow. Gosh. Spider Woman, Co-Creation. Now, I actually don't think, no, I don't have the card interpretations here. So, co-creation. So, to me, what this says is, this is from Colette Baron Reed's beautiful Goddess Power deck. What that says to me, without the interpretations booklet to look at right now, is that whatever has happened, it has been a co-creation. So you have somehow created it. You've created breaking up, maybe because you knew the relationship was toxic, or maybe just because you knew it wasn't working. You've somehow created the job situation. Now, I know that's really can be hard to hear, but I think it's really important to acknowledge that a lot of what we do in our lives, a lot of what happens, we on some level create it, because on some level our soul needs it. And I know that's not easy to hear sometimes, and sometimes it's much harder to hear than others. But so think about, if you are co-creating your life with the divine, Steph, what do you want to co-create next? So you said, I know the universe has some great things in store for me. Okay. I think the message is, what do you want to create next? Think about that. And then when we get to the new moon in a couple of weeks, then when you get to the new moon in a couple of weeks, then you can start to make some wishes. All right, let's see, what else have we got here? Right. Oh, Floriana's going to go and pre-order my diary. Good on you. Let me, oh, there's a card for you, Floriana. Oh, okay. You've got an adaptability. So actually kind of follows on from the previous reading, but it's basically, I think, a message to say that, you know, just keep adapting. Just keep adapting to whatever is coming your way, Floriana. Keep adapting to whatever is coming your way. Adaptability is your key to success right now, okay? I hope you don't mind me giving you a reading like that. You didn't even ask. Katie says, does it count if you order it from a shop? Yes, it does, but we have a special way. If you order it from a shop, we have a special way, because we have to be fair and make sure that everybody who gets all the free masterclasses and everything has actually ordered it, because that's only fair, because most people have. So you just write to us. If you've pre-ordered it from a shop, then you just email support@yasminboland.com. And who's this one going to be for? And then we'll sort you out. Okay, Salone, I'm going to give this one to you. I'm facing a block in my work. How to proceed? Are you ready? Oh, interesting. So Salone, you got the card of Maya, which is about illusion. So that to me suggests that in fact the block is an illusion. So if you think about it, what they say is that all upsets are actually set-ups, okay? So what is the payoff from your block in your work right now? What are you getting out of the block? How does the block serve you? You know, is it because you're learning something? Is it because you're confirming something? Why are you allowing yourself the illusion of the block? What happens when you pass the block? Have a think about that. Maya, illusion. Okay? Just have to call it like I see it. Thank you, Rachel Philby, for saying I'm looking lovely. I've got no makeup on and this lovely dress, which, as I said, I bought in Bondi Junction. Oh, Nikki Fisher says Tree of Life was an amazing store. Don't tell me they've closed down. Oh, no. All right, let's see. Okay, Seema, will I get the clinical director job at the Central Coast in a private hospital soon? I'm going to draw you a card. It's best not to ask yes, no questions, but let's see what comes up. Better to ask, what do I need to know in order to get the job? Here we go. Oh, well, it looks pretty positive, Seema. New beginnings. So there's something new coming your way. Something new coming your way. So I think the answer is yes, you will. And if you don't get that, you'll get something else. Okay, I'm going to do a card for you, Impish Scribe, over on Instagram. Are you ready? I've got a card for you. Oh, right. Oh, goodness. You got Hera. This is for you, Impish Scribe. Hope you're well. Alliance. So who do you need to ally with to get what you want? Alliance. Who do you need to ally with to get what you want? All right, now I'm going to do one for It So Is. She asks, what do I need to know to move forward? Here we go. Let's hope it's going to be a good card. It So Is. Okay, it's going to be this one. Are you ready? It So Is. What do you need to know to move? Oh! You got the same. So funny how this happens. I mean, there's a whole deck of cards. It's the same card, co-creation. So you need to understand you are co-creating with the divine. Co-creating with the divine, it so is. So you need to create moving forward, okay? Now, just to mention my chanting that we do every day, it's free, it's on Zoom, it's before I come on here. You know, we're chanting to the goddess Kali, who's all about destroying negativity. So if you want to move forward, it's a really good thing. Join us on the chanting. It's on my Facebook. It's on my Facebook. All right, so there we go. All right, let's see what we've got here. Oh, Nikki Chi. That doesn't sound good. Okay, here we go. Nikki Chi. Oh, how can I move forward after a heartbreaking situation with the guy next door? That's tough because he's still next door as well, I suppose. Oh, actually, sorry, I've got two cards there. Let me do another one. Card for Nikki Chi. Moving forward. Not one, no, one isn't jumping out. Let's see, I'm going to have to pick one. One isn't jumping out. Nikki Chi. Okay, let's go for this one. Oh, God. Okay, well, it's funny he's next door because guess which goddess came up? Hestia, the goddess of the home. So I think what that means is the most important thing is to focus on your home, right? I mean, I know it's hard because he's next door, but know that the goddess Hestia is with you. So that's something, okay? I think that's really important. Hestia is with you. Google the goddess Hestia and invite her into your home and help her to help you to make your home a home again after a breakup with the guy next door, because that's not easy. Hestia. I guess this could also mean move house. And if you think that's necessary for happiness, don't rule it out. Hestia, goddess of the home. Anna, so sorry about your mum. I'll give you a card. Yeah, lots of people saying they're feeling very emotional after the chanting this morning. It's very powerful stuff. Anna, this is for you. Ah, interesting. So you have the card here, that's Lakshmi, the goddess of prosperity, amongst other things. So I don't think you need to walk away from the PhD project. That's my feeling. I don't think it's going to help your mum to walk away, but that's just my feeling. You have to run it through your own filters. All right? Look up Lakshmi and see what Lakshmi says to you. Oh, Cynthia, it's your birthday. Here we go. Cynthia, a card for your birthday. Here we go. All right. Cynthia, here's a card for your birthday. I can't believe it. It's the third time. What the heck? It's like they get energized, and it's like it's the message for everybody. Okay, so I think this is a card for Cynthia and for all of us. Remember, we are all co-creating with the divine. Okay, it's the third card. You know, it's the third time this card has come up. So interesting actually, because I'm working on some goddess cards, and yeah, I don't have Spider Woman in there. I'm not sure I'm putting her in there either, but co-creation, we all need to co-create. We all need to co-create. So what do you want to co-create? So there we are. There we are. So this is Goddess Power by Colette Baron Reed. It's a beautiful deck. If you love goddesses, it's a beautiful deck. Yep. So there we go. I was going to say I'll do a card for everyone, but quite honestly, having got the same card 3 times, this card, I think that's our card for the day. Remember, we are all co-creating with the divine. All right? So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to say have a beautiful weekend. Karen Shanahan says, when will your goddess cards be available? Well, I've only written 2 so far. I've written Lakshmi. And it's interesting, someone was saying Lakshmi is so much more than money, and I completely agree. But in this deck, the reason why I refer to money, because you kind of have to take into account the creator of the deck. And Colette has put Lakshmi as fortune. There she is. Lakshmi as fortune. In my deck, she's actually going to be more about abundance, so an abundance of all good things. I strongly associate Lakshmi with the fact that I got pregnant, actually, because you know, she does rule I think motherhood and amongst other things. So what I did, anyone who wants to get pregnant, here's a little tip. This is what I think. There were a couple of things that really worked for me. One is I put a picture of Lakshmi on my laptop desktop, and every day I'd ask Lakshmi to help me get pregnant and to open up, you know, the gateways. And the other thing I did was I took maca powder, and I think that really helps. So anybody who wants to get pregnant, Lakshmi and maca powder. I think that's what worked for me. I was no spring chicken, and we got pregnant the first time we tried. We said, okay, let's have a baby. It's going to take 6 to 12 months. Bing! Up the duff. All right, I'll see you next week. Have a beautiful weekend. Lots of love.